It's Ash from SuperVideos. We're back with another reaction to an episode of The Last of Us. This is my reaction to Season 2, Episode 3. We don't know the title yet. The episode is not out yet, so I don't know the title, but last episode was a rough one, but obviously it was an important plot in the story. So let's see where the story goes from here. If you haven't checked out my reaction, definitely check it out. I share my thoughts and predictions at the end of that episode reaction, so check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. But with that said, let's waste no more time and dive into this reaction. Are these the bodies of people that died at Jackson, or is this Joel's body? Looks personal, so I'm assuming it's Joel. Yeah, it is Joel because of the watch.
Give Sarah my love.
Oof. That was good. Brought me back to the first episode of Season 1. I would be having nightmares like that too, or hallucinating like that. By the way, we thought this was a flashback because this was in the teaser, like a quick shot of it, or the trailer, and we thought it was a flashback, but obviously we know now it's not a flashback. Oh, 3 months later? That's interesting. That's a huge time jump.
One last PFT.
Look at that.
So
Yeah.
it took her 3 months to
All right. Today's
get
the
back
day.
to normal.
So can I just...
Almost. Just
And
need to see one more
Abby
person
better
and you're
watch
good to
out
go.
now. I mean, in the game.
Oh,
TV Ellie, it's a different conversation.
yeah, I miss him. He meant a lot to me. So, yeah, upset and sad.
Of course. But I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it at the dance. Was that the last time you spoke to him?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well,
When I got home, he was
Yeah.
on the porch,
exactly.
and I should have talked to him. But I didn't.
Oh,
Do you
so
regret
different
Yeah,
than the
of
game.
course. But your final moment with someone doesn't define your whole time with them.
that? It shouldn't, but it often does. In my last moment with Joel, he said he wronged you. Maybe bad.
What is it that he said that he did?
Well, that's the thing. It didn't really make sense. He said, I saved her.
He saved me a lot of times.
Yeah, I would think so, but that's not wronging someone.
It's weird. No idea what he meant.
Yes, you do,
I
Ellie.
don't feel wronged.
I'm assuming she lied as well, saying she didn't speak to him that night, which means it's just like the game. Oh, that hits hard. This is something that was missing in the game, showing how the community reacts to Joel's death and how much he means to them. It's a good addition. Obviously, she's gonna use Joel's personal weapon to avenge his death. At least try.
I made you cookies.
Oh? Just 'cause?
No, this is a peace offering. Because I'm about to make you angry.
About what?
In the hospital. When you asked me about that day,
Oh,
I told you I didn't learn anything useful.
yeah. But she
That
did.
wasn't true. I know most of their names, and I know where they're from. Please just listen. This town was wreckage and funerals for weeks. Nobody was going to go after anyone. And then it occurred to me that if you want to find someone and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up,
And she knows that.
maybe let them get there.
Let them think that it's over. That's the important part.
I loved him too, you know.
But I would argue you first have to go soonish to make sure they're there. Because otherwise you have no lead.
The dark-haired guy was Manny. The other guy was Owen.
The girl with the dark hair and the bald one of them's named Nora. I'm not sure which.
The girl with the braid.
Abby.
Abby!
Abby. Where are they from?
I saw a patch on a backpack.
WLF.
Yellow triangle, wolf's head, and the letters WLF.
LF. Washington
And then
Liberation
I remembered a
Front.
story Eugene told me from back when he was a Firefly. He said that there were these small regional groups in the West all trying to fight Fedra, and how stupid it was that they didn't just join together. One of those groups was the Washington Liberation Front,
Bingo!
out of Seattle.
WLF. Wolf. Fucking morons. Did he say how small they were?
No, but seeing as how no one's ever mentioned them since, I'm guessing small enough for us to handle.
Who else knows?
Just us. I wasn't gonna tell anyone before you.
Listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't do this, but if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right, which means taking it to Maria. Yes, it's fucking necessary. She's gonna want a council meeting, open it up to the town. Everyone who wants to get heard gets heard.
But you'll back us, right?
Of course I will.
Oh! Are they bringing in the Seraphites in this episode? Yeah, I think so. Yep. What apocalyptic story doesn't have cults in it, right?
Well,
No one falling, all clear. Keep moving.
Good. Once we get resettled, I'll teach you to whistle. And the prophet? She's been dead 10 years, Constance. I wouldn't count on her to help.
But Ezra said the prophet is eternal.
Well, she is in a way. Prophet isn't magic. They're just people that see truths hidden from others and share that truth no matter what the cost. So it was with our prophet. And that's how we keep her spirit alive. Follow her words, we obey her teachings.
If that
We
doesn't
keep ourselves safe.
scream cult, I don't know what will. Now what does that whistle mean? It means they're in trouble.
Take cover!
I wonder if it's Abby's crew or the WLF.
Wolves.
Wolves, yeah.
So, here's a little advice. Organize your thoughts, write them down, and then read them out loud tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, because I'm stupid.
Because you're angry, Ellie. And no one's gonna vote for angry.
That's true.
Those sons of bitches don't deserve our mercy.
Ooh, for
course
all
they don't
people
deserve it.
to
That's what
stand
makes
up
it
for
worse.
Ellie,
Well, to hell
for him
with
to
that.
do it, that's big.
Down with you for saying it, Carlisle.
Seth, sit down.
No.
You're not on the list.
No! What the hell are we all talking about here? Boo-hoo, it's not fair. What, we gotta forgive everybody when they show up and piss in our eye? They came into our house. They took one of ours. My God, somebody shoots your brother. You want to take the locks off your doors? Grow up! You idiots. They'll come back. They'll come back because we didn't make them pay. And when they come back, they'll be laughing. And you'll all deserve it.
Let's not forget, Joel practically pushed him and humiliated him before he died. So for him to speak out is big. Let's see what Ellie has to say.
I normally don't write things down because I normally don't think before I talk, which has gotten me in trouble before. A lot. And it's cost me in ways that sometimes couldn't be undone. But I can't afford that right now because I know what I'm asking is a lot. I'm asking us to risk more people and resources and at the worst possible time. And I want everyone to know. It's not because I want revenge. It's not. It's not about revenge. What I want is what you used to give people. I want justice. Because it's either that or we do nothing. That's what everyone else out there is going to do for us. Nothing. A whole world of people who won't lift a finger if something bad happens to me or you. We have a word for these people. They're called strangers. Well, I don't think that we're strangers to each other. And I want to know that I can count on you. And I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me. That's what holds all this together. Not potluck dinners or New Year's Eve dances. Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through, but Jackson is still here. I'll accept whatever the council decides, but I am asking you, please, do what it takes to see that justice is done. Not for me. Not even for Joel. I am asking you, please, do it for us.
That's a hell of a speech.
Thank you.
I think it deserves a standing ovation. Ellie is not typically the type of person that would give speeches. What's the vote gonna be?
Amy Beth?
Yes. No. No.
I feel like there's
No.
more no's than yeses.
No. No.
Yeah, I think it's no.
The vote is 8-3. The proposal is rejected.
He's definitely gonna go. Obviously, Ellie and Dina are gonna go. Tommy's gonna go. Jesse's gonna go. So it might be a matter of who willingly decides to go.
You see things others don't. I'm nervous she's gonna do something stupid.
What, you didn't believe her speech?
Did you?
Of course not. She's a liar.
Well, there's a difference between lying and being a liar.
Oh, I know. And that one? Liar. It was maybe one person she told the truth to, and he's...
Dead. She was talking about Joel, I think.
Tommy, I get it. You inherited her, and you want to keep her out of trouble. Take it from a psychotherapist of 40 years. Some people just can't be saved.
Obviously, with having Dina know the names and everything and put out the group's name out there is not something that was in the game. So that's a change. I am interested to see where they're going to take that, because they could take that in different directions. So I'm interested to see whether they change something in terms of direction of the story.
Get in. Oh, Christ. Please don't try and talk me out of this.
Oh, you think that's why I'm here?
So she's going to
So,
go by herself.
What's your plan?
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What
Simple
route?
plan. What could possibly go wrong?
Northwest?
And is that all guns, or do you have medical supplies in there? No? Well, better not land weird on an ankle or get a fever on your well-charted path northwest.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
So travel light but smart. Winter coats for beds, jackets for
Dina
blankets.
is more
first aid
prepared
kits,
than
batteries, bear spray.
Ellie.
Now, handguns. What are you bringing? Is that Joel's? That's what you're good at killing.
Fucking right.
Save it for that. slow and kicks like hell. Really? Shoot your damn ass off?
Oh, heard that before.
So far, it's just like the game, even though they changed it earlier. I think it's more realistic the way they did it in the show versus the game. In the game, it just kind of happened. Like, right away, Ellie left. He's coming too.
Trade.
He's not coming.
It's better. Trade. Janine's night watch at the stables. She's sympathetic to our cause.
Our cause?
You're the one that gave the us speech, not me.
Good one.
Bags are filled with stuff I had squirreled away. 2 weeks worth of hardtack, bandages, alcohol, meds, batteries. I'd come with you, but I caught some friendly fire on New Year's Day.
You sure it's friendly?
Jesus Christ.
You got 10 minutes before patrol.
Ellie,
goes by.
come on, he's helping you.
Let's get you going.
Stop being a smartass. It's a big moment for the two of them. Given their history. Yeah. She did say she's gonna visit Joel's grave before she goes to Seattle. Here it is. I love the parallels with this and what they did with Abby in the first episode with showing her by her father's grave. Obviously, that's intentional. Oh, the coffee beans at the grave. That was a nice touch. That's all I can say. I hope they run across some infected and clickers along the way, because that was one of the horror fans' biggest issues with season 1. We didn't get enough of the infected, especially when Joel and Ellie were traveling that long distance, which made it not as realistic, right? So hopefully they don't repeat the same mistake.
First person you killed.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, fun stories of childhood.
Okay, well, the first one's too fucked up, but I can tell you the second one.
I accept.
It was a little before Joel and I got to Jackson. In Kansas City, he got jumped by this kid, maybe just a couple years older than me. And I came up behind him, raised my gun, and
Yep.
Yeah.
The first one was the cannibal, right?
Sorry, Ellie.
You've kissed girls before. You're gay, I'm not. I'm just curious. Want to know if I'm any good at it. 1 to 10.
Okay, fine, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad.
That sucks.
That's the rating I would give this episode so far,
Well,
too.
you asked, and I told you. I'm sorry.
It's not bad.
In theory, we'll come out near Highway 5, just north of the city.
What's happening here? Oh, is that a Seraphite? Looks like it.
He was running away.
What's
From
that
the wolves.
symbol?
I don't know. I've
Yeah,
never seen it before.
Seraphites, scars.
A lot of different calibers. I don't think this was Fedra.
Mm-mm.
Dina. Dina.
Oh. Did they take Dina? No. Oh. Is that how they're revealing that Dina's pregnant? Or what? Oh, that's the little girl from Seraphites. She's dead. But that's not why Dina was throwing up, unless they're changing it. I mean, in the video game, they reveal the Dina thing in a different way. And it works way better.
Doing okay?
I hope this is not the reveal for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just, it's never happened before. I think it was a smell.
It wasn't easy to look at either.
So they're keeping
this
it
was fucking
ambiguous. So for
If Abby and her
TV
kids,
fans, they
people-
won't know yet.
To kids?
Yeah. That means different things to Dina right now with her situation.
Let's go.
Why didn't they look around and see what's in the thing? Like the supplies. Seems like a waste to just leave it. We're back to the apocalyptic environment. That's something I loved about season 1. The apocalyptic environment that they had, the atmosphere, all of that was awesome. And I love that
Too
they're
quiet.
bringing it back.
Curtis or Viper?
Both in all 4 movies.
There's Seattle in a distance. I wonder if we're gonna see Seattle in this episode.
Fucking
There it
Seattle.
is.
Pretty.
That's pretty awesome. Visually.
Plus, no one's shooting at us.
Not yet.
Because there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole
That's
lot
what you
less.
think. I bet this episode is gonna end with Abby's crew or wolves in general seeing them. And then it's like, oh crap. I wonder if that's how it's gonna end. Something is definitely coming. Who's that? Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's gonna see them.
We're moving up to the fob. All clear between checkpoint 3 and 5.
Is that how this episode ends? He's got the binoculars.
Just give me a fucking second. Jesus.
Did he see something?
You're all good.
Nope.
Move up.
I thought that's how they're gonna end it. Or maybe they just ended with us seeing the wolves. Yeah, exactly. This is what Ellie and Dina are gonna be dealing with. So for them to think they can take this on, it's crazy. Look at that. That's a lot of wolves. Yeah. Look at that. So maybe that's how this episode ends. Yeah, I think they're gonna end it this way. For TV fans, they're gonna be like, holy crap, what did Ellie get herself into? Like, that's not just a few wolves. That's an army. Alright, that was my reaction to Season 2, Episode 3 of The Last of Us. I still don't know the title. It's not on the episode, but this was a solid episode. It was a pretty nice episode for what it was. Obviously not as fast-paced, but coming off of that great last episode, I think it was fine for what it was. I loved the changes they made earlier with having the council at Jackson decide whether to go or not to go. That's something that was kind of missing in the game, but they added it here, and I think it added a bit of realism to the story that I appreciated. Also, they didn't stretch it out, so that was great. Like, they kept it to a acceptable amount, and I think that they did a good job. I loved how they set up the Seraphites and the wolves coming up, so that's awesome. I am interested to see where the story is going to go and what they're going to do. Obviously, they might change some things, but so far, the main story is going the same direction. But I'm definitely interested to see what they're going to do in the next few episodes and where it goes from here. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.